Hi, hello and welcome back to the Reich Homebook with me, Devaraj, and the Reich Homebook of course was originally written by Dr. Jack Willis. And we're continuing with chapter 5, in fact we've nearly got to the end of chapter 5. It's been quite a long journey, and if you've been following it, hopefully you've had some quite powerful insights, revelations and especially releases from your body. In all of this, what we're doing is we're getting more free energy in the belly, basically, and taking out blocks and then using that energy to drive out more blocks, trying to create a positive feedback loop in our whole energy system, basically. And I know, I need to stop saying the word basically quite so often. Anyway, this week we've got to SeeSaw Breathing, and let's take a look. As usual, I've written down some notes from Jack's original writing. So, the technique of SeeSaw Breathing. On the inhale, the chest expands and the belly collapses. So this is kind of different from what we've been doing so far. On the exhale, the chest collapses and the belly expands. The breathing is rapid and you can drop the R sound. So let me just show you from the side. What Jack's talking about here basically is, pull this a bit tight. So instead of doing a normal kind of horizontal breath, which would be belly out, then chest out, belly back, or belly relax, then chest relax. What we're going to do here is I'm going to keep the belly pulled in and breathe with my chest. And then on the exhale, that's to inhale, and then on the exhale, I'm going to reverse that. So, and hopefully you can see that reversal. I got it a little bit wrong at first. If you're very observant, you might have seen what I got wrong was I was sucking air in from the throat. And this is actually what you don't want to do. What we're trying to do, remember, is just use the belly and the chest, particularly the intercostal muscles, not the pecs, to breathe with. And to not be sucking air into the throat, not be busy with the throat, have the mouth a bit open, which just allows air to come in as these parts, as the intercostals create a vacuum, and then as they go back in, the air goes out. And the belly this time is going the opposite direction. Let me just show you one more time. So my throat is relaxed, my mouth is slightly open. I'm going to do a chest only breathe, inhale. And then as I relax the chest, I'm going to push the belly out. So what's going on basically is a kind of seesaw. That's what it feels like inside your body. Chest is coming up as it normally does in horizontal breathing, but the belly is staying down, the opposite, and then those are reversing. So it's a bit like we're going on a seesaw. Let's take a look. Lying down, as we usually do. Back on the mat in our Reichian position. Knees up, feet about hip width apart. And let's just start. And what we should do is practice at normal speed for 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes until we feel like we've really got it. Don't be in too much of a rush. If like me you're a bit of a rusher, then we need to dial down on that behaviour, and then when you have got it, try to move it to about double speed. So we're kind of every 2 or 3 seconds we're doing a full cycle. So let's just start slow. And speed up. Okay. The trick is not to be so keen to get it, because I could see myself there, not to be so keen to get it fast that you start sucking in air and focusing on the throat and controlling from the throat. Because the whole idea is that the throat is relaxed and open, the mouth is relaxed and open, and the breath is being driven from the chest in this exercise. And before we complete, probably should have done this before, let's just have a look through the notes that Jack gives, which I've various points. On the first inhale, your chest rises and your belly is relaxed. When you exhale, your chest collapses and your belly balloons out. That's what we've just done. Start it with comparatively slow breathing just to get the feel of it, as we mentioned, and then speed up, but make sure that you're not controlling at the throat and that you're getting enough expansion, you're getting enough air in. We're not trying to hyperventilate ourselves. And this is an advanced exercise. You should have already mastered the chest only and the belly only breathing before you try this. Be careful if you find yourself starting to hyperventilate, particularly if you have a medical condition in which hyperventilation is not good for you. And the breathing should be full. Don't let it become shallow when you speed it up. And if you wish, you can use the R sound on the exhale, but you don't need to. Okay. So I'll be back next week with the final exercise from chapter 5, and that is, it's about other sounds, basically, where we're doing our breathing, but we're changing what we're doing with our mouth and our throat and our voice. So that'll be exciting and interesting, and I'll see you back for that next week. Thank you.